everybody. Since the discussion on Sugar's Candies yesterday was about storage space, I figured I'd do like a little tour of my crafting space, which isn't all that large. I have my sewing, my beading, and my crafting here in the corner of my stepdaughter's room, and that's it. I keep my paint in a bucket on a bathroom sink box because we haven't installed it yet. And what I did is I waited till these went on sale, and I got them. I'm up in Canada at Canadian Tire, and I think they came to like $1 each in packs of 5. So I have a whole whack of those. And up top, it's usually the stuff I use most of. My paper pads are just piled in a corner. These 2 boxes are kind of like stuff I'm currently working on. All my stamps and stencils. I just got this little thing at the dollar store, so I hate it because it doesn't stay put when you open the drawers, but yeah. So I got my washi, some colored thread, and my little itty bitty hole punches. Stuff that I'm going to be working on. These are mostly magazine clippings and art cards, and I got these at the dollar store for like $1 each a long time ago. I keep my pens and paintbrushes in like pickle jars, and I have this thing here which is full of paper. So lots of magazine clippings, lots of junk mail, lots of newspaper, all the junk of the junk stuff. In the drawers. Actually, this desk, I adore it. It was left behind at one of the apartments I rented a long time ago. So, paper junk that I have yet to sort. All kinds of random stuff. So, baby wipes, pliers, paper clips, stuff I use often, want to have close at hand. There's nothing down here yet. I'm just keeping cardboard boxes in it for now. I could put that drawer to better use. Hope I don't make you seasick. There's nothing in here. I used it to hold all the supplies for making all the... Yeah, my sewing stuff needs to be organized badly, so... Sewing junk. Beading junk. What's down here? Oh, there's not much down here. I'm not using my 2 biggest drawers. Down here is just magazines. So I could be using my space more effectively. Those 2 boxes are full of fabric and mending and clothes to take apart for fabric. I got some boxes there. One's Crayolas, one's an old Le Kit, pencil case, a thing of ink, an empty box. But I want to show that one to you. Because I mentioned it in the... So yeah. Ink. This is just a dishwasher tab box. Where is the other one? I got 2. Oh, there's the other one. The one down there is full of glue. And this one is just joined the collection. This little box, I remember I used to have like, I don't remember what it was, but I used to have a metal lunch pail. When I was a kid, and I found this at the dollar store for I think $2, so I was like, had to get it. So this is just ephemera. Whenever I start swapping, which will probably be soonish, I have a bunch of these old labels, beer labels if anybody's interested in them. So this is all ephemera from quite a long time, like bands that I've seen. Bands. I don't remember what that's from. Concert tickets. This was for Fleetwood Mac. You can see that. It was an awesome show. So lots and lots of ephemera. Tons and tons from like festivals that I've gone to. So, yeah. What is this one? That's The Cure. Yeah, The Cure. Volume Molly. So yeah, I have all this to incorporate Arcadia, 9 Inch Nails. That was a really good show too. I have a really eclectic taste of music. Radiohead, that was also really good. Really eclectic. So yeah, I have to incorporate this in journals somehow. Been hanging on to it forever. Like, the 9 Inch Nails, I know Radiohead was back in 2008. 9 Inch Nails was 2006 or 2007. Another thing I use, shoeboxes. I used to have paper in here, but I switched it into a plastic bin. You can just go to a shoe store and ask for them to set aside shoe boxes for you. I used to work in a store and not everybody took their shoes home in the box. So that's one way to do it. Yeah. So yeah, just they're all in bins. Paper, string, random stuff, bits of fabric. You know, in stuff like for future. This is really heavy duty chipboard. I'm gonna make a really chunky journal out of that. So yeah, that's just a quick tour of my crafting space. So I really like this system. Like, I have a lot of space under my desk, and having everything in these plastic bins is super easy. I can see what's inside. I can pull one out even from like the middle. You know, it's super cool. And my cutting mat. I'm gonna eventually do like the shrinky dink thing. So yeah, that's a little overview of my desk and crafting area. So I sew, I bead. Well, if I'm cutting fabric, I have to do it on the kitchen table because there's no room in here. Or on the floor, which I don't like doing because no matter how much I sweep and vacuum and mop, there's pet hair. Can't help it. And yeah, so that's my space. I had half a room to myself and I'm down to this corner because I got a roommate, which is cool. I make it work. So even if you have a tiny space, even if you're just starting out, you know, a lot of the stuff I raided from my stash, from stuff I've had since college, since high school. You'll see in another video that I do a technique of, I'm using up old paint. Some of it has clumped, like, I don't know, it's separated, so now it's like a shimmery wash because it was a metallic paint. And another one, it's pots of acrylic that have gotten way too thick, but I kind of use them as a medium to put texture on stuff. So yeah, use up, like another one I used up all, tested all the old crayons in my little kit, breaking in pages in my composition notebook journal. So yeah, just get creative. For a while I was spending, like if I worked like a full work week, I'd spend 25 bucks at the dollar store on crafting goods, or sometimes I'd go into Michael's with a coupon and spend up to 25 bucks once every 2 weeks, you know, and I slowly started building it. I've also been hitting up eBay too instead and getting like cheap stamps and punches and stencils and stuff. So yeah, you can do this on a budget, definitely. You don't have to have all the fancy tools, which is why I really love Sugar's channel. And the group that started is really like a friendly space. It's more eclectic, and I love it for that. So I'll put the link to the group down below, and Sugar's channel too down below. And I hope you enjoy this little video, and I guess one day I can go into more depth if you guys want. I got a decent collection of stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Toodaloo!